Today is actually my rest day in my 90-day weight loss challenge. Yesterday I worked very hard, and today I'm just here to enjoy the weather, enjoy the nature, and it also gives me time to actually empty my head and also to think more clearly about things. And this week I saw a documentary of somebody who really had to deal with overweight and massive obesity. And when I saw the documentary, I mean, it is very easy to blame me, like, yeah, that somebody who has to deal with overweight, they just eat too much, or they have to be aware of what they are eating, or they have to exercise. And you know, it's so easy to blame about external factors, like, yeah, it's the government who throw poison or chemicals in our food, it is the fast food restaurants and the supermarkets, well, you name it. But something really got clear to me, and that is really something that I would like to share with you. Now, I just said that that it's really easy to blame the outcome, or blaming the results, or blaming actually the things that makes us dealing with obesity and overweight. But when I was watching the documentary, it also reflected a little bit on me. Why? Because actually for like many years, since my teenage years, I was always working, fixed on making a career, making money, making profit, and well, I was starting to do a little bit more about personal development, going to workshops, doing a little bit more about my spirituality. Actually, I figured out that actually what I always did is running away from a certain pain, or like from an emptiness, and running away from that emptiness, that pain caused me that I had to deal with a lot of restless, no living in peace, no living in freedom, and always creating the illusion for myself, like, hey, when I just work, that will give me a certain level of freedom, but it isn't. Now, what this has to do with dealing with overweight or with obesity, it's actually a little bit the same, because the causes are a little bit the same. The source of the problem is a little bit the same. Running away from a certain pain that we had to deal with our past, or trying to run away from a kind of fear or from an empty feeling. And people who have to deal with obesity is actually, it's no different than with a workaholic, or with somebody who's a drug addict, or an alcohol addict, or a sexual addict, or anything else. It is just the same source, but a different outcome. So when you really want to overcome overweight or get rid of your obesity, fight, sure, work with your outcome, really, because the outcome, like your body, physical manifestations, it is another reflection of your inner world, right? Now, just a few of us can really bend their inner spiritual world, you know, just a few have the power to do that, to go really deep on an energetic level. Because my theory is actually, like, if you take this pyramid, I mean, just 3% of that is physical manifestations, like your body, or money, or anything else that is physical. And physical comes actually from your brain, right? Your mental awareness, your knowledge, your skills, or maybe your liabilities, or anything else. And your brain frequency actually puts you into action to do certain things. But your mental awareness is actually, again, guided by your emotional awareness. How to deal with fears or with love. And emotional intelligence is actually another outcome of your spiritual awareness that we have. And that's why I'm saying, like, only just a few are able to dig really deep to that energetic level to really bend or change things. So the really easiest things to really overcome overweight or obesity is, sure, try to reflect your manifestations, your results. Try to reflect that with your emotions and with your spiritual awareness. When you have some results, losing weight, or you're changing a little bit your habits, then go deeper. Because if you just had that physical results, if you don't change your inner world, chances are that again you're trying to get away with it and trying to grab horrible food or stuff like that. So this is something that came up to me, and also try to write this article that explains a little bit more. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.